Perfect. All right. Getting used to the live streaming. All right. Looks like we're there. Perfect. Alrighty. Welcome, travelers, to Red Wolf Magics and Tarot. I am your guide, Red. So, since I'm very new to streaming and people are going to probably pop in and out and all that jazz, I just now started up my schedule. So, I'm going to be doing midnight readings Monday through Friday. From midnight to 1, I may extend it a little bit longer, at least in these earlier days. We'll see where things go, but I wanted to at least set aside an hour at midnight each night. So, I want to figure out how to make some of these readings a little bit more fun and exciting. So, I'm going to see what we can do. And of course, if at any point I'm not currently streaming, if I'm not currently doing a reading for somebody and you have a question and want some insights, go ahead and post it in the chat. Otherwise, I suspect that at least for these first few days, these few readings out here, I'm probably going to need, people are probably going to watch this retroactively, which is fine. But yeah, I just need to be mindful of all of that. Yeah, I'm excited to get things going for everybody. Okay. So we got, okay, you really want to come out, don't you? As you can see, I was not very, was slightly prepared. You can always be more prepared, right? Let's see. Oh, man, this feels good. All right. I'm excited to see what happens. I think the other thing too is, getting used to being in front of the camera and or at least being in front of the camera live. It's very different when you can kind of edit it, do readings at your own pace and that kind of thing. It's very different when you're sitting here live. Also, reading different energies live is very different than I think what a lot of other readers are used to as well, which is probably why not very many people do it. But that's fine. I like a good challenge. I am totally fine with that. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. Okay, so if you're new to some of my readings, what I like to do is typically channel with animal spirits and plant spirits, see what soul messages come through, and then dive into tarot. And as always, if you're watching this right now, which again doesn't look like very many, feel free to post your questions in the chat, and we can get. I'll have the chat up over here. So you can feel free to message me, ask away your questions. Then we should be good to go. Now, I'm still wondering whether or not I should do it. See, the problem is, of course, with a multi-streaming software, I can only do like 2 channels for free. Oh well. You know what? I'm feeling spicy today, and like I said, I know most of these, most people here are going to be watching this retroactively if they do. So I'm just going to kind of go with the flow and see what happens. Okay. Get into this energy a little bit. I've been really liking doing these though. It's been a lot of fun. Okay. All right, which animal spirit? Okay, not here. One of the other things that's very... Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, it is raining here, and sometimes my internet can get a little bit spotty, so if I'm a little bit laggy, I apologize for that. But it do be like that sometimes. And yeah, I also know that this is my first real attempt at doing live readings on Twitch. I don't even know how popular these would be on Twitch, but why not give it a shot, right? I don't see very many Twitch tarot readers anymore, or at least I never saw them much at all. So if you're tuning in from Twitch, welcome. You get to see what a tarot reading is like on a live stream. Okay. Let's see. What animal spirits want to come to now? Ooh. Turtle and the coriander. Satisfaction. Getting slow and steady wins the race. There you go. Okay. Interesting. I'm getting this vision of the turtle eating this plant, this coriander plant. And he seems very content, He's just chilling. He's just vibing. He's doing his thing. This is a very calm and peaceful energy. See, I like this. I don't know who I'm channeling for or what I'm channeling, but I like your vibe, man. This is nice. Okay. All right, so we have the turtle and the coriander in a field of what? Oh, okay. So we got in a field of oak, henbane, thistle. Interesting. Okay. Interesting that I'm focusing on the Jupiter aspect of this oak. It's funny about oaks, right? Because oaks are known as, they're very strong and very sturdy trees. Many practices use them. Many pagan practices has used them for rituals and for staff making, wand making, and just other all kinds of rituals in the past because of their hardiness, and they were viewed as sacred plants for their strength and their endurance. They have typically uphold a lot of masculine energy here, but yeah, it's interesting how it's showing up with henbane here, right? Because you have this kind of um, powerful feminine energy, I guess. Although I don't really like viewing analyzing too much into the masculine and feminine of energies. I think that I prefer, queer interpretations of everything. So take this with a grain of salt. But it is interesting. Henbane has been used for many practices for witches, flying ointments. It's kind of like a hallucinogen. Back in the 16th century, before they discovered magic mushrooms, they would kind of take various amounts of henbane to kind of get high and see spirits of the dead specifically. I don't. That's interesting. I don't know why I'm getting lost. I don't know if I don't even know if I want to go down that road, but oh well. We'll see what happens. Anyways, we also have the thistle here. So we have the thistle with with this card is typically seen as like an arbiter of justice. The thistle has thorns, but it's also been used in all kinds of different medicines for arthritis, and I can't remember the other one. So let's see, putting this all together, let's see, so we have the turtle around oak, henbane, and thistle. It's almost like, oh, okay. So it's interesting here already that what I am getting is like, he wants, this little turtle just wants to sit here and munch on the thistle. So it's almost like this desire, this turtle, you, I guess, would be satisfied once justice is kind of served. I'm getting like served on the silver platter almost. Like, literally, this turtle really wants to eat the thistle, but there's this henbane off the side. It's like a kind of weird malicious energy. I mean, I don't know, that seems kind of harsh, but I mean, henbane can kill you very quickly. And it has been used in black magics before, but it's just kind of like there looming, and it's like, because turtles are herbivores, they love to eat pretty much anything on the ground, and the flowers of the henbane are actually very pretty, and I'm getting this vision, the turtle wants to eat the henbane, but don't do it. But I don't know what that henbane is here, so I'm going to dive into this reading a little bit more, but I'm already getting a sense that there is some kind of satisfaction um, requested about justice. Like there is some kind of desire to be had about either enacting or providing some kind of justice in your life or with others. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever actually channeled something with this strong of desire for justice, I guess. I don't really know what to call this shit, but we'll see how it goes. God, this is so interesting. Huh. Oh well. Let's see. So I'm pretty sure I have a good idea of a theme here, but I just want to see what soul messaging. Let the water settle, and the stars will be mirrored in you. Take a break. Time away brings clarity. You know what this tells me? This is already giving me like a vibe here of a process of justice is beginning. Like it's because if you think about it, right? Like, going through the legal process is never typically executed in a day. It takes over time, and this seems like to be like the beginning process of like some kind of civil suit or some kind of judicial process. And spirit is telling you, okay, we know that you want this to be served right now on a civil platter, but you need to kind of calm down for a minute, relax. Oh, hold on. Oh, great. Oh, my camera decided to. Get down on me. There we go. Sorry about that. Again, this is my first time doing these live streaming readings, so bear with me. It'll take some time before I get the flow. But that's interesting. I wonder if Spirit is not liking Somebody, it's like it doesn't want to show somebody something. Okay, this is getting interesting. Let's dive into the tarot. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna laugh if justice pops up. Again, and as you know, see me on the channel. If you like this reading and this reading resonates with you, feel free to either like and subscribe on YouTube, follow, do the things. I did not shuffle this right. Great. But you get the deal. And again, if anybody, like I said, if anybody is in the chat right now and they want reading done, feel free to ask. Interesting. Maybe, it's funny how it went in the beginning of this reading, right? I was really liking the vibes of that turtle. It's like it's peaceful, doing its own thing. Turtles are like the cutest animals, herbivores on the planet. They're just, they're just happy, staying in their own lane, kind of chilling. That's why I love them so much. So it's almost like, I'm getting like, your innocence brings guidance? That's a weird message. Your innocence brings guidance. It's almost like, what about? God damn it. See, look at that. I mentioned that for 1 second, and Spirit is already acting fucking gnarly and does not want that signal to be reached. See, I don't. You know what's interesting? Since this is still live, right? Like, it's fascinating. I wonder if that's what some kind of energy is interfering here and kind of fucking with my stream a little bit. That's weird. I'm not used to that. Okay. So let me give you 1 second. Because, again, this auto shut off feature should exist. Come on. There we go. This is gonna be a process. Figure out how to do it and how to prevent this fucking camera from shutting off on me. Or getting rid of the fucking spirits that are turning it off on me. But anyways, okay, let's dive into the tarot. Let's see what does Spirit have to say here. Okay, this is already plenty interesting. So we got the Hanged Man here with the Chariot, and the Three of Cups. So, again, something about what you're doing, or how do I say this? In order for you to change, there's some kind of perspective about something. It could be about this weird justice energy that I'm getting that forces you to think about things in a different perspective. I'm getting like lie in wait, like hanging around, like literally almost like hanging around And it's in these moments of contemplation that's going to give you some kind of weird aha moment, I think, about moving forward in some way. And I can tell it's about moving forward because we have the Chariot here. Already a great card of progress, right? The Chariot is a very, very good card for progress. So clearly, it's clearly the message that seems to be coming through is understanding and accepting that like you have to take a step back in order to take 2 steps forward. Yeah, 1 step back, 2 steps forward. But on the other hand, on the bright side, right, this is not something that you have to do alone. I'm getting perhaps that's part of this perspective is understanding that you can't do this alone and that you have to work with others. Yeah. Like there's very much a lot of coming together. Like I'm seeing like a team of people. This is weird. I'm seeing a team of people in suits. I don't know why, but that just seems to be what what I am getting here. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, guys. See, again, the moment I talked about the suits, the shit changed. That is so interesting. See, I'm telling you, man. Okay, so we have this here. Yeah, this clearly seems to be aligned about the justice stuff, but I want to get more information about this right here. There seems to be something that's kind of lingering, and I want to know what this fucking energy is. I don't know why, because like everything here seems good, right? It just seems like a matter of, sailing. There we go. Like smooth sailing. And that's why I'm like, so why, what? Is that all? Is that like all the confirmation that somebody needs? Is just, keep on smooth sailing? But I want to get more on this. Okay, something's working in the shadows. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Interesting. Like, I, yeah, whatever this is, I guess there's not going to be much I'm going to do unless I can like pause this stream to fix the camera right now. So sorry about that, but this is interesting that it seems like there's 2 people here, right? There's the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords. The Queen of Wands is kind of like the Shadow Queen. She understands, she has struggled a lot, been through a lot, but she knows how to speak her mind. And then the King of Swords is also the strong communicator, but he acts with his words, right? Like he knows exactly how to act, exactly what to say to cause action at the right times and in the right places. The Six of Swords is kind of bringing back to, I don't know, younger, more playful energy, but the rabbits seem to really be speaking to me here. I think because okay, I'm getting like Alice in Wonderland. Like somebody went down a rabbit hole they shouldn't have, and it's drawing the ire, the attention of people working it weird against you. You know, I'm very confused, but again, it seems like whatever this energy here is that's kind of working against something that is going to easily be counterbalanced with your own group of friends. Like this almost seems like two groups. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if I've read between two groups before, or at least like them retrieving energy from two different kinds of groups. I wonder if this is a couple. Odd. Yeah, I'm almost getting like a couple, like a very vindictive couple against a group of friends almost. But I don't know about what. Yeah, about what? Is it about the justice? Is it about something else? Yeah. Okay. Ah, I see now. The lovers with the Ten of Cups. This clearly seems to be. Oh no. I don't even know if I want to channel that energy, but I guess that's the message that has to come through. Somebody did something, and one of the partners is pissed. But it's not something you knew about, maybe? But clearly, I mean, this quarrel, something about this quarrel within these two groups of people has to do with emotional fulfillment, um, like a long enduring, like it has to do with about the emotional fulfillment of everybody involved. And while the lovers can signify a kind of choice to be made, I'm getting more like this is about something either in love or in the bedroom or something. Um, maybe this kind of justice is like a divorce or something to be resolved after something like a very aggressive kind of conflict between two parties. This is interesting. Hmm. I don't know. Hmm. This is really interesting because there's like so clearly two groups. I want to get so this is clearly about love and justice. I don't know why Sailor Moon came up in my head. I wonder why is that? Why is that significant? Huh. I don't know. I want to pull up one more card on the lovers. So again, there seems to be something missing. Okay. The High Priestess and Three of Wands. Expanding the relationship in some way, but somebody's attention to their intuition. Somebody somebody sees something for how it is and they're not and they called it out, and then some other party was very not happy about that because somebody seemed to have spoken up and called up and spoke up about something intuitive that they were feeling. because the Three of Wands here is about expansion. I'm getting a vibe of expanding a relationship. I mean, somebody could be going through like talks of like opening a relationship or some sort, and this just kind of causing all kinds of chaos or some kind of lack of communicating about the needs, or maybe even just expanding a current relationship to the next level. And the only way to do that is through resolving some kinds of conflicts and justice. I'll admit, this is one of my more interesting readings that I have done, because I've never necessarily pulled something about like an open relationship before. Okay. So let me pull out some cards from the Neon Moon Tarot. Let me see if insights. So I use this deck to pull energies from the net. So anything on social media, the internet, it could be about your content creation, anything that you do on the internet. This deck is meant to reflect on that and kind of give me insights specifically about what is going on and what is happening on the internet for you or for whatever this group is. Again, this looks like a group. Like, or maybe you might be a representative of a group. I don't know why that. Again, why is that? Like, I'll admit, like, y'all, like, this is giving poly energy big time. So if you are polyamorous or in an open relationship, I guess this is for you. Yeah, I guess I would go ahead and say that, because again, okay. I guess I just have to accept that this reading is not going to be for everybody. But yeah, if you are seeing this and you are either polyamorous or in an open relationship or considering such, just remember that whoever you're speaking to is kind of not really being honest about their relationship and the state of what their relationship is in. And I think that's very, very important here, because one of the big aspects, or one of the most important aspects of being in an open relationship or polyamory of any kind, is that you need to learn how to communicate. You need to learn how to communicate well, and not just communicate well. You need to communicate your boundaries well too. And that might be the justice right there. It's understanding what your boundaries are and expressing your boundaries. Because I feel like this couple that is wanting to enter your life or is wanting to propose something within your life is, again, not being entirely honest about how the relationship is going. And I don't know, you know what? It may not even be like, it doesn't have to be like a couple that's a man and a woman. It could be a queer relationship of some kind, of any gender. Because I see you, queer community. I know you. I am part of you. I know how much the gay community loves their open relationships. Oh, okay. So I know I said I was going to do this deck, but I think I am actually being called to do the gay tarot here, because again, this is like this kind of love reading that's very messy is something that's much better suited for, again, a queer dynamic here. Okay, you know what? Hold on. I want to resolve this camera problem. I am sorry. This is just fucking annoying me, and I want to fix it. Especially, again, considering this is probably going to be a retroactive reading, so people tuning in here are going to be watching this a little bit later, which is fine. But let me... But anyways, while I can do that, I can talk. I can yap. Like I said, again, thank you all for your patience while I work through this. For whoever is watching. Oh, why? I don't know why. That. Okay, well, it's not supposed to be auto shutting off, but I guess there's not much I can do about that. Well, this is good to know. Good to know for future use. Yeah, this is weird. I don't know why it keeps shutting off, but not much we can do. Not much I can do. I'll have to dig it out a little bit more. Okay, back to the reading. Oh my god, it did it again. What the fuck? Okay. Why are you shutting off? Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna have to let it do its thing. Okay. So, where was I? Okay. Channeling. Channeling this great relationship. Tell me more. Cycle. See, I'm almost getting like the Five of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Imbalanced. Oh my god, I'm getting like they're living in their own little world and it's extremely imbalanced. Fascinating. Like I'm getting again, this is normally a really, really good card. Typically the card of like completion, closing a cycle, that ultimate fulfillment. But for this, I feel like it's actually clarifying the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Because it's almost like in their world view, it is out of balance, off kilter a little bit. Like some kind of something transactional is not very fair. like whatever their dynamic is, it's not really coming from a place of balance. It's kind of coming from a place of lack. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, it's coming from like a place of lacking. Oh, mm, mm, okay. Lacking sexual satisfaction, I guess. Like there's something within the dynamic that is lacking um, some kind of desires. But here's the thing, I don't think it's ever going to be filled. I think there's always going to be this kind of like lack energy lurking around. And I think that's what this Hinbane energy kind of is giving me. Um, just not having much energy swirling around. Yeah, it's like they're never going to be satisfied. So it's kind of asking, like, if you enter something or choose to do something with these people, with this group of people, I think Spirit is asking you to say, like, are you sure you want to do this? Because you have to understand that you are not going to be enough for these people. Interesting. That's dark. Okay. Okay. I guess that's what we're going to do. Let me just see. See if there's any insights on the net that's important to pull out, and then I think we'll be good for this. Fuck you. Okay. What was that card? So we have 7 of wires protecting your boundaries. The chariot again. Again, moving forward. The apprentice. I believe this is like the page of cups. Interesting. So in order to move forward, yeah, ultimately, okay. This seems to be bleeding a lot in to the rest of the reading, so I'm getting that like this communication is happening both online and perhaps in person, or perhaps what you were contemplating about moving forward with is happening in person while you're also interacting with this online. But this is ultimately telling me, like, seven of wires, 7 of wands is a card of boundaries here. So I think Spirit is asking you to um, have boundaries. Yeah, because you need them, because people want to break them and people want to ignore them. But that's kind of how you move forward, is establishing the right boundaries for yourself. Um, Otherwise, I don't mind getting like resistance to it of like, but do you want XYZ? And it's kind of like, you know what it's giving? And I'm getting that from the apprentice of vials in reverse. It's almost giving like you think that you have to consolidate or you have to compromise your boundaries in order to get what you want, but you shouldn't do that. That is a no from me, dog. Don't don't do that. Yeah. That's okay. Is that it, Spirit? I just got a sudden wash. I guess that's the way Spirit is telling me to close it out, but okay, can I at least get one more card? Because again, anything to wrap up with the justice. I wonder if these people work in finance. If they do, and this is resonating with you, I will laugh my ass off. I just want to see what closing message, anything that I can do to kind of tie in together what I'm getting from this reading. The sun. Okay. Follow your heart. Like, ultimately, whatever you're stressed about is fine. And I think the truth will be revealed. Okay, I think the sun here is kind of expressing too that, like, a light is going to be shined and it's going to expose them for kind of who they are and the habits that they have. And it's going to allow you that clarity, right? Because you see that clear sun that we have there. It's going to allow you that clarity to see the true intentions of these people. And I think that will give you a fair and just and balanced approach to this. Yeah. But ultimately, this is good. I mean, this is a good reading. So I think we're good there. Okay. Let's see. We have 15 minutes. I don't think anybody picked me up in the chat. So clearly, this camera thing is going to be an issue. I don't know why. What do I do? I think what I might end up doing here, I think I might stay. So if you're watching this from YouTube, okay, and here's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to have to cut off the feed from the camera because it's clearly not working. If you're watching this on YouTube, I think I'm going to switch now straight to just Twitch and Kick. And on those platforms, they do save these readings after they've been, streamed. So you can view it. You can view the rest of this. You can view the second part of my channel for now on those other channels on Twitch and Kick. Yeah. So I think so yeah, because this was my first day streaming live on YouTube. It is not on Kick, but I couldn't stream this on Kick. So this half of this reading is exclusive right now to YouTube and Twitch. And then the other half will be, I guess, exclusive to Kick. Again, thank you all for your patience. As you know, I'm still working through the right flow for all of this. But okay. Okay. So again, if you liked this reading or felt like this reading resonated with you, whether or not you see this live or you are returning from a different timeline, go ahead and like, subscribe, follow, do all the fun stuff. Consider a donation if this resonated with you. I greatly appreciate it. And for now, I'm going to be getting things set up, and I'm going to be logging off from I'm going to be ending the YouTube portion of this, and I'm going to be switching over to Kick for the second half of this. So if you want to see more, go ahead and check there. Same name for everything, Red Wolf Magics. I'm going to stay up on Twitch, though. So there, good there. All right, I'll see you guys in just a minute while I fix this.